have you ever had your tarot cards read?
I have not.
No, many people haven't. I had my first reading a while back. It didn't go great. But I kept the cards from it to try a little experiment with a deck of cards I've got here as well, because my thinking is that they're kind of related and people have used normal cards to tell fortunes. These are actually older than tarot, as it turns out. So we're going to see if we can kind of get a bit of a weird coincidence going on. Mm-hmm. So I've got my deck of cards there. And then I've got my 3 tarot cards. The first one that I got from my reading, like I say, I wasn't off to a good start.
That ain't started well. That can't be good.
Apparently, it doesn't mean instant death, which I suppose it can't do because I am here now. But it means sort of the end of an era and the start of another, like winter turning into spring, was what I was told. Anyway, take the cards for me. I want you to deal cards down into a pile one at a time until you feel the urge to stop. And we're going to drop the death card in.
That feels right.
Yeah, excellent. Well, then we'll drop in the card of death and then just chuck the rest on top. Then, my second card I got wasn't really much better. I got the Fool. Mm-hmm. Apparently doesn't mean I'm an idiot necessarily, but it's more of like an ignorance is bliss kind of don't worry about what you can't change kind of thing. Okay. Although he is dancing towards the edge of a cliff, and that is something you could change. But whatever, we'll go with it. Pick up the deck for me and do the same thing again. Just deal cards down one at a time and stop when you feel it's right.
That'll do.
Yeah, and we'll place in the Fool and then drop the rest of the cards on top. And then my third card was actually a pretty good one, but I'm not going to show you it just yet. Just pick up the deck and deal again, face down one at a time. Stop when you want.
Let's say there.
And if I told you it was fate that you would stop there, would you want to deal a couple more cards?
I think I probably would, yeah.
Yeah, go on then. Good Lord. Right, okay, and then drop the rest on top. Perfect. So, let's see if there is any influence, because some people believe that the tarot is like a magical artifact that is reading your future and foretelling events. And some people, like me, think they're cardboard. So we're going to see which is true. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread through, and we're going to take out, first of all, the death card and the card you put it next to by stopping when you did. Now, bear in mind, if you dealt one more card, you'd have got to the 4 of hearts, or one less. You'd have got to the 9 of spades, but you stopped right there. Then we've got the Fool card. We're going to take that card out and the card you put it next to, like that. And then the last one we've got here, which I'll show you now, was the Lovers. Mm-hmm. We'll come back to that in a minute. Now, obviously, a regular deck of cards does not have a death card, but there is a card that is known as the death card in a regular pack. You might know what it is.
Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades. Let's see how you did.
Nice.
That's a pretty good start. Some packs, not all packs, but some packs have a card that could also represent the Fool, which could be the Joker.
4 of clubs.
Well, it could be. It is the Joker indeed. And then the last one we've got here is the Lovers. And of course, there isn't any card in a deck that represents the Lovers exactly, but you put that card next to 2 others. Wow. And perhaps there could be 2 cards together that could convey the same message. And if we check that out, I think they're perfectly placed between the King and Queen of Hearts. So maybe there is something in this tarot business after all.
Maybe. Do you worry that someone else got a really bad reading because you kept 3 of the cards?
I saved them from being death or an idiot. So. And also, they will die alone.
We actually didn't see that coming.
There you go.